Okay. Holy Israel, my name is William. Okay. Today we're reading another part of the Bible. Today you're gonna read Deuteronomy Chapter 32. Okay? Okay. Give ear, O ye heavens, I will speak, and hear, O earth. The words of my mouth, my doctrine, shall drop as the rain, my speech, and shall distill as the dew. The small rain upon the denser herb, and the showers upon the glass. Because I will punish the name of the Lord, ascribe ye greatness unto our God. He is the rock, and his work is perfect. All ways are judgment of God, truth without iniquity, and just and right is he. They corrupted themselves, and are spot of the pot of his children, and they are a perverse and corrupt generation. Do ye thus requite the Lord, and O foolish people unwise? Is not thy father had bought thee, and he had made thee, and established thee? Remember the days of the old, you had served the years of many generations, and he asked thy father, and he has shewed thee and thy elders, and they will tell thee. The Most High divided the nations in their inheritance, and he separated the sons of Adam, and he were bounds of the people according to the number of children of Israel. For the Lord's portion of his people, Jacob is a lot of his inheritance. He found in the desert land, he waste howling, wilderness, and he led him about, and instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye. The eagle stirred up her nest, and flew over her young, spread her abroad her wings, and take them, beareth them on her wings. So the Lord alone did lead them, and there was no strange God with him. He made him ride unto the high places of the earth, and he made the increase of the fields. He made him to have stuck honey out of the rock, and oil in the flinty rock. Butter the kine, and milk the sheep, and the fat lambs and rams, and the breed of Bashan, and goats, and the fat kidneys of the wheat, and the dist of the drink of the pure blood grape. But Jerushan waxed fat. And kick thou art, waxen fat, that thou art grown thick. Thou art covered the fatness, for forsook God, and which made him, and not esteem wrong his salvation, and provoke him to jealousy. Strange gods with abominations provoke him to anger. They sacrifice unto devils, not to God, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods who knew thee up, whom your fathers fear not. Of the rock that begot thee, thou art mindful, and hast forgotten God, and formed thee. And the God saw it, and abhorred them, because of the provoking of his sons and daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them, and I will see what their end shall be. For I found generation, they are very forward. Okay, they are very forward generation, children, who is from no faith. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. They have provoked me to anger with vanities, and I will remove jealousy. And with those which are not people, I will provoke them to anger, which is a foolish nation, for a fire is kind of to my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and then shall consume the earth, and the increase that set on fire the foundations of the mountains. And I will heap the mischiefs upon them, and I will spin mine arrows upon them, and they shall be burned with my hunger, and devoured my burning heat, with their destruction. And I will also send teeth with bees upon them, and also with the poisonous serpents of the dust. the sword without tear with it, and I shall destroy both young men and the virgins, sucking also the gray hairs. I said, scatter in the corners. I will make remembrance of the deceased from among men. And were I not to fear wrath of enemy, lest their adversaries should I behave themselves strangely, and that they should say, Our hand is high, and the Lord had not done all this. For they is a nation void of counsel, and neither is there understanding in them. Oh, they were wise and understood this, that they would consider the latter end. He should chase 1,000 and put 10,000 to fight in the rock of Solomon, and that showed shut them up. For their rock is not a rock, and even the enemies themselves be judges. For their find of the wine of Sodom in the fields of Gomorrah, their grapes are gall, and glasses are bitter. Their wine is the poison of dragons, and the cruel venom of the asps. Is not the laid up in store with me, and still among my treasures. To me belong with vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide due time, for the day for their calamity is at hand. And all the things that shall come up upon make haste. For the Lord shall judge his people, and repent himself for his servants. And when he seeth their people power, the power is gone, and there is none shut up or left. And he shall say, Where are their gods, their rock in whom they trusted? Which they did eat fat in their sacrifices. They drink the wine of the drink offerings. Let him rise up and help you in your protection. See now, see that I am he. There is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver of my hand. For I lift up my hand to heaven, and say, I live forever. If I have the glittering sword, and in my hand I take hold on judgment, I render vengeance on mine enemies, and I will reward them that hate me. And I will make my animals drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh. That is blood of the slain and of the captives, for the beginning the revenges of my enemy. Rejoice, O ye nations of these people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants, and he will render vengeance to his adversaries, and be merciful unto his hand of it unto his people. And Moses, he spake all the words of this song, and in the ears of the people, and he Oshi, the son of Nun. And Moses made in the speaking of these words to all Israel, he said unto them, Set the hands unto all these words, which I testify you this day, which ye shall command of your children, and ye shall to do all the words of this law. For it is not a vain thing for you, because of your life, and through this thing, for ye shall prolong the days in the land, whither you go over Jordan to possess it. And the Lord spake unto Moses for the selfsame day, saying, Get thee up the mountain Abraham, and unto Mount Nebo, which land of Moab, and these over against Jericho, and behold the land of Canaan, which I give the children of Israel for possession. When I die in the mount, which thou goest up, and I be gathered unto thy people, as Aaron thy brother died in Mount Hor, and was gathered unto his people, because he trespassed against among the children of Israel as the waters of Meribah, and I the waters of Zin, because he sanctified me, and not in the midst of the children of Israel. Yet thou shalt see the land before thee, and thou shalt not go thither unto the land which I give the children of Israel. Okay, that's the ending of Deuteronomy chapter 32. Next video, I'll read Deuteronomy chapter 33. Okay. I'm to go right now. So thank you for watching. This video will be choice or bye.